2. Corpses piled in the streets, and society collapsed around them. At the peak of the Black Death, death was everywhere and impossible to manage. Churches ran out of space for burials. Mass graves were dug, often without names, rituals, or markers. In some areas, dead bodies were left in homes for days. No one dared to move them. Families abandoned each other. Priests abandoned their flocks. Entire towns went silent. And with this physical collapse came a social one. Farmers stopped farming. Merchants stopped selling. Courts stopped functioning. Many towns had no government at all. Panic turned people into mobs. Some blamed beggars or foreigners, but many turned their rage toward Jewish communities, accusing them of poisoning wells. In 1349, thousands of Jews were massacred in Germany and France, in a wave of violence fueled by fear and ignorance. The plague didn't just destroy lives, it destroyed trust. 3. The church was powerless, and it shattered people's faith. The medieval church was the most powerful institution in Europe, but it could not stop the plague. People prayed. They lit candles. They held mass processions and begged for God's mercy. But the death toll kept rising. Clergy died in huge numbers. Monasteries were wiped out. Priests either fled or exploited the crisis by charging for last rites. This shook people to the core. If the church couldn't protect the righteous or explain the suffering, what power did it truly have? For many, this broke the spiritual contract that had defined life for centuries. The idea that the plague was God's punishment began to fade, replaced by questions. Questions that would echo for decades and eventually explode in movements like the Protestant Reformation.